reaction to the Instyler. And I said I'd come back with you in a couple weeks about how I felt about it. So, if you haven't seen my initial reaction, click here, and it will take you to that video. If you've already watched that video, okay, so here's the actual review of it. So, as you all know, a while ago I purchased the Instyler, and I've been using it. I actually did my hair with it today, and this little piece of hair is driving me crazy. If you watch any of the other videos I recorded today, I complain about it in every single video, and it's because I can't get it into the bobby pin. It's just not a good hair day. Anyways, it'll stick up, whatever. This is the rotating curling iron, flat iron shindig. Everybody's seen it. It's on as seen on TV, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, I wanted to get it." It's $100. That's as much as a chi, and it's like, why do you want to risk getting something you don't know if you know a chi's good? So let me just kind of give you a little bit of an introductory about it. This is the rotating barrel right here. Supposedly you can curl with it and flat iron with it and flip and twist and add volume and unshine and all that stuff. So this rotates, and then here we have our bristles, of which pulls the hair through and gives it the shine. It has 3 heat settings. You just press the button 1, 2, 3, and to make it rotate, you close it and it will turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in, and we'll talk about it. Okay, so the first thing that, here's the power button right here. It has 3 heat settings. It has high, medium, and low. I have to use mine on high, and I have thick, curly, wavy hair. I could assume on medium, like if you have somewhat thick hair, somewhat curly hair, but it doesn't seem to really, the heat settings aren't that great. I would just always use it on high and use a good heat protectant. The next thing about the heat settings, it takes forever and a day to heat up. No joke, halfway through, after 5 minutes of waiting, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to use it. It looks hot. And, I'll finish flat ironing my hair, and it still says it's not heated up. And, yeah, I know it's losing heat because it's flat ironing my hair, but it's like, okay, I don't have 10 minutes to plug this in before. So that's one really sucky thing about it. So as you see, when I close it, it turns. That is one thing I don't like about it. It's really loud. I just feel like it could be a lot quieter. Also, one of my other complaints about this, I'll just tell you all the complaints, what I've noticed from using it. These little bristles right here, I don't know if you can see them, just from your hair running through them, they start to get warped, and it seems like over time they become less effective. So, I mean, that's one thing. I do like this. See, I'm going to use it when it's not even hot, but I do kind of like it, but you have to go so slow when you're flat ironing your hair. And what I've noticed, it always has this burnt smell to it when it's heating up, when it's doing your hair. It's just kind of got this unpleasant burnt smell. I really wish this little piece of hair would go die. I think I'm going to hairspray it later. Anyways, so as you can tell, it's still heating. So we'll just leave it there, and we'll see how long it takes to heat up, if it's even done by the end of this review. It normally retails for about $100, and you can buy it on TV. Let me see my notes right here. A lot of people get it because you can say it can flip and twist and add volume and all that jazz. And they also sell a little glove so you don't burn your hands. One, that gloves are rip-off. Do not buy it. All you need is a winter glove, because it's just kind of protect your hand a little bit. That way you touch it, it's not you get burned like the crap like I did right there, but that's a different story. That's from making cookies. So at first, when I first used it, I was really impressed with it because it's oh, it feels like it's making it really nice and shiny. But after a while, I started to notice my hair was getting really damaged, even with the heat protectant in it. I noticed when I flat ironed, when I used it, there was always sorts of little hairs, my hair was breaking off in it. And it just feels like there's a lot of damage to my hair. My hair feels extra dry now. It doesn't feel as happy. This will be the last day I use the Instyler, unfortunately. I'm not very happy with it. I'm actually very displeased with it, and I feel like it's a big, big waste of money. I mean, yeah, it can curl, but the way you're curling, honestly, is, I'm not going to actually do it, but what you do is you wrap your hair around the barrel like you would with like a 3-iron barrel or one of those curling irons where it just has the stick like this, like the Enzo Milano, and you wrap it around and you clamp it shut. I feel like I could obtain that with a normal curling iron. Like, I can curl my hair with a flat iron. This, I don't feel like gives me, like, the voluptuous waves like it claimed it did. You're supposed to be able to, like, give yourself volume, give yourself that poof in the back by overcorrecting. It's really hard to do. Like, and you burn your scalp. It comes with a little training thing so you don't touch this area right here, but you still burn your scalp, and it's still heating, just so you know. And it feels like you're gonna burn your scalp a lot, and there's really nothing you can do about it. The other thing I hate about it is the damage, the heat time, just how it kind of feels useless. Oh, and they say you can use it on wet to dry hair. They say it needs to be like 90 to 95% dry, so that's almost basically completely dry. So I had my hair like completely towel dried, I even blow dried a little bit, just needing where like the underneath is wet a little bit. So I started doing that, and it just felt like it just frizzing it. Like, it was just like, I would like go over it, and I go over it, I go over it really slow, and it just kept frizzing out. It was just like, it took forever. So finally I just did my bangs and went, I'm going to bed. Actually, in the video, what my initial reaction to my bangs when I started, it was done from the Instyler the night previously when I had washed my hair. It's just kind of like, it's a really neat concept. I think the fact that it was like on As Seen on TV, and any As Seen on TV product were always like, whoa. I think, like, as a professional stylist, I think you could do a little bit more with this, but it's a little bit hard to do it to yourself. I know in the infomercials they show her doing it, but at the same time, it's a little bit frustrating. Oh, and just so you know, it's now heated up. 7 minutes, and it's now heated. So that's a little bit annoying. 7 minutes heat up time, that's a lot of wait time. I don't know. I feel like it had a lot of potential, and in the infomercial they made it seem neat, but I just don't feel like it's a good product. I don't feel like it added the shine. I feel like it dried out my hair more than anything. I don't feel like it adds a ton of volume. I don't feel like I just got out of the salon. Like, the first time I used it, when my hair was still really healthy from using the GHD, I felt like, yeah, it feels soft. That's because I've been using my GHD and my hair wasn't horribly damaged. Now my hair's pretty dang damaged. And so that means I'm going to go out and buy a nice, deep, cleansing, conditioning mask. Give my hair a little TLC. Other than that, I don't suggest wasting your money on it. Neat idea, not so good results. So, if you have any other further questions, comment below. Okay, bye guys.